Hey everybody, and welcome to another MiniVerse Make It Mini Foods video. This one is the Diner Series 2, and they have like a bowl of ramen. That's how you know which one you're dealing with. So two of these I'm going to be putting together today for you. So I'm going to get these open, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got them both open. So I haven't actually opened them yet, but I just took the wrapper off. So I'm going to dump these out. And if you've watched any of these before, you know, it looks like we're gonna get some kind of drink or cakes or something. You know, there's a little table in here. It's supposed to go on the bottom. I can never get it to work in the bottom, so I just stick the table together and put it and just have it sitting there like that. And then I throw all the directions or the safety stuff away. We don't need no safety stuff. Yes, read the safety stuff the first time you do these. I've done a bunch of these, so kind of already know the drill. Let's see, let's separate everything out. Okay, so here's I always open, again, the silverware one first, the one that has the spoons and stuff on it, because not only does it have your tweezers in it, but it also has the cap to the little ball right here. And I'll just go ahead and stick it on there. And, oops, shot over there. And it also has any kind of, like spoon, straws, that kind of stuff that's usually in here as well. So, get out of there, dirt. So I don't need the tweezers. Fill a spoon. Fork. Okay, we're gonna have something with a fork. Let's go with the blue one first. Keep it cool. Okay, we're getting we got a squirt lid with the resin, and we have glaze. Yeah, glaze, some kind of glaze. I'm gonna lay that on its side so it'll have time to run down a little bit. Looks like we have whipped cream. Okay. Bundt cake. Okay, that wasn't expected. Bundt cake. Cool. Looks neat. Looks pretty cool. I will probably use it on what I found. It goes in these little plastic things, but if you turn it over and set it up on this edge, you can like lay it down and be able to drizzle stuff over top of it and things like that. If you put it on top of this, then you can just grab it right off the edge. You don't have to touch anything. So anyway, that's what I found that works. Just don't let it fall off like that. Yeah, anyway. And then let's see what we have in here. I'm assuming some kind of fruit maybe. Oh, it's just a stand. Okay. So if we look at no, it's not the first one. I always like to look at the directions just to see what they have in store for us. If I can open them. Let's see, Bundt cake. There it is. There's a little Bundt cake right there. And it says it's a Choco Bundt cake. And it looks like it's just glaze and the whipped cream over the top of it. Okay. And if you look at the back, so you lay your Bundt cake on your tray with your paper underneath of it. And you put your glaze on top and just basically stick the little with the whipped cream things around it. And that's it. That's all you do. Don't have to do anything more fancy than that. That's it. Huh, okay. Well, maybe we could do it this way then. Put that on there. Put that on there. That way, if it does run down, it'll hold it in place. That's fine. I can deal with that. And the fork, I think, I mean, if you want to, you could like stick the fork right in the middle. But I usually don't use the fork for anything. I guess it could be just for display because you don't want to, it's not a separate piece. You can't like stick it in there or anything. So it would look silly like that. You can't lay it on the side. So it's just one of those things they give you. It's really not for use for anything. So I'm going to cut this open. Make sure you cut away from yourself. Don't cut towards yourself if you can help it. I'm just going to dump these out. Okay. Cool. Little Cool Whips with little cherries on top is what it looks like. And then you've got your cake with your glaze. And the resins are always taped. So you got to kind of remove the tape. We'll take the lid off. Yeah. And sometimes they have a little piece of aluminum on there. This one does. And it doesn't really get stuck on there. It's just kind of laying there. Just don't let it stick to your table. It will make a mess. I'm glad they give you the little squirt nozzle, because this looks like one you don't want to like dump it. You want to kind of drizzle it on there. Let me see if I can. I'm going to have to go down the sides a little bit. Okay, looks good. And we take our little tweezers and we stick these around. Pretty straightforward build. Pull this one out a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to get this in my UV light. Okay, so while that one's under the light, let's go ahead and open this one. And again, I don't use the tabletop really in the little bowl. I mean, in the actual ball. I just use it in the just the table itself. Pop it in there, and you get your little table. Get rid of my paper lint. Okay, so where's the green one this time? Oh, it's already torn a little bit. It's okay. So you get this, and you got a spatula. So I'm guessing it's some kind of pie or cake. Another cake or pie. That's interesting. But I randomly picked 2 cakes. Okay, we got our whipped cream. And pie filling. Yeah, it's Sunny Day pie filling. It looks like banana maybe. I'm going to turn this upside down just to let it start running down to the top. Okay, this is a pan. I can fill it. Pie pan. Bananas. And then what this is. A crust maybe? Yeah, pie crust. And then you get this paper thing to fill out too. Oh, it's yellow on the bottom. That's cool. Very sunny. So this looks like a graham pie crust. That's cool. So it looks like it's a banana cream maybe. Yeah, there it is. Banana cream pie right there. And the directions. It's funny, I got one. They were running right on top of each other. That was cool. One on top, one on the bottom. So there's the pie. So it's saying take the pie filling, fill up the pie, put your bananas on top, I guess, and then put your Cool Whip. Let me see how it's got it. Yeah, it's kind of got the bananas like in a layer, kind of like laying on its side all the way around, like kind of like this. Okay. And then the pie crust really doesn't need to go into the holder, but we can see what we might need to put it in there just to be able to deal with it. Okay, lay that there. The pie crust packaging, pretty cool, pretty cute. Pie crust is a little raised up on that one side. I wonder if we can, they're rubber, so they don't really move much. They go right back to how they were. That's okay. And then our Cool Whip. So just one. Oh, that's cool. That makes it easier. If it's just one, then we could deal with it a little bit easier, because it's literally just going to go bloop right here in the middle. And the bananas. Bananas for bananas. I like a banana cream pie. My daughter would not touch a banana if her life depended on it, but I like bananas. That's a lot of bananas. Okay, so let's see. This is our resin. Again, always has tape on it. I say that every time I open one of these. May have aluminum on there, we'll see. It does, but it's just lying on there. So just slide it right off. If I can grab it. There we go. And then this is just going to go in our pie crust. Now it's saying use your little spatula to scoop it out. Might do that. Oh yeah, look how much of that got out. Bad thing is you kind of got to throw that away. Really not much else you can do with that. That did help scoop a lot of that forward. I wonder if my toothpicks are kind of, the round ones at least, don't really help like scoop and pull stuff as much as that flat piece did, I'm sure. But it's a little easier to deal with. Okay, I'm guessing that's probably about all we're going to get out of that. I can't imagine too much more. Looks pretty empty in there. Pretty cool. Wipe off the bottle so this won't be sticky. Okay, so now we just needed to get our bananas. And they kind of get like put in here and like stacked on top of each other, like that. And we will want to put a few in the middle as well, because they won't look good if we don't put some in the middle. Good enough. And then this is going to go, put a couple of them right in here. Only have a few more. Now the fun part is we've got to take a little bit of this resin and we've got to stick it on the bottom of this, because this is our glue that holds our stuff on. And then we'll lay this right in the center. Just like that. So I'm going to get this under the UV light. So my little cake, I'll show you it while I'm getting this in here. Slide that back. May be able to see that light up a little bit, but always try to cover it up so you don't have all that light on you. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty cool. And it didn't really, yeah, it didn't stick to it. So a little bit of the glaze ran over, but not bad. That looks pretty cool. I like the level of glaze. It's not supposed to be covering up every drop of it, but you know, every piece, it's not supposed to be like a frosting or an icing. It's supposed to be just a glaze. So that came out really nice. And I like that just a little bit ran over into our cake pans or our cake holder. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so here is the pie. I think the pie turned out really, really cool. I think that's awesome looking, and you can tell exactly what that is. So I like these. These were a pretty cool set. It didn't take too awfully long to make them, and they weren't really, really hard, but yeah, they were fun. So hope you enjoyed these videos. I'll have much more of them on my channel. If you want to watch more, subscribe to me, and it'll let you know when I post new videos. And if you really liked it, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to comment, please give me a comment and I will answer you back. Hope you enjoyed. See you later. Bye.